Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders Cup. I am Kjotleik. This is the game in the first qualifying round between Håkon IV and Tigranes II. Håkon is aggressive and protective, and Norway starts with fishing and sailing. Tigranes II is expansive, imperialistic, and Armenia starts with the wheel and agriculture. These are the starting positions. Norway, let's get the resource bubbles on for a moment. And we see Håkon starts next to 2 fish, some clams, there is rice on this little island, there are spices, stone and wheat. He starts here on the northern eastern part of the continent. It's a rather big continent. On the southern eastern part we do find Tigranes' starting position. Riverside. Next to some bananas, there are gems, there is copper, important, there is sugar and some dyes. And we see that they have this whole continent to fight over. Let's see who can get through to the next round by starting the game. Håkon IV versus Tigranes II, and we are off. This is a cup game, there is no time limit. It's going to be decided either in regulation time or in overtime. Of course it is. Tønsberg has been founded, 2 cities each. Håkon is first to 3 cities. They are getting ironworking, both of them, different religions. Håkon in Buddhism, Tigranes in Hinduism. Tigranes is annoyed with Håkon, which bodes well if you want to see some fighting. 4 cities each now, turn 117, 5 Norway, Håkon is first, 5 and he's up to 6 cities, excuse me, sorry for the cough, 7 cities to 5, Håkon IV, and 8 cities to 6, Tigranes is getting construction and aesthetics, while Håkon is on mathematics going towards currency. 9 cities Håkon, 7 cities Tigranes. Håkon is taking the north and Tigranes the south. There is a lot of land down southwest to settle yet, so Tigranes could grow bigger than Håkon down there if he wants to. 9 cities to 8 at the moment, Håkon still most cities. They're equal in strength as well, turn 189 now, and Tigranes II is actually pleased with Håkon at the moment, which could lead to me thinking that this could be a peaceful game now. Sorry, Håkon is 10 cities, Tigranes II is now up to 11 cities, so he has advanced more. Tigranes on machinery, Håkon on engineering, both of them on engineering next then. Tigranes up to 12 cities, 13 cities, now he is expanding more and he has more cities than Håkon IV. Håkon has a few city spots up in the north, and now Håkon is up to 11 cities then. Tigranes on 13, Håkon on 11, turn to 36. And we see the pleased relationships from Tigranes II towards Håkon IV. I don't know how Håkon feels about Tigranes, but he should not be unhappy either, because it seems like he is not thinking about war. He is actually weaker than Tigranes, getting feudalism now. Next on is civil service, while Tigranes is on education. 14 cities Tigranes, 12 cities Håkon IV, and Håkon is down to 0.7 the strength of Tigranes. Maybe Tigranes is thinking about an attack because he is building up his military. He is getting optics next though. And going towards astronomy, so Tigranes could expand into the new world in the east. Let's see if he does that. Guilds and banking for Håkon, gunpowder now, Tigranes, 14 cities to 12. Let's see if Tigranes can expand into the new world here. That could be important for his chances of winning this game. 14 cities to 12 is already good. Golden age for Håkon IV now though. He has settled up to 12 cities, but he has not expanded further from that, getting his constitution and then corporations. 14 cities to 12, and we see that Tigranes is sending his boats into the new world on the eastern part of the map. He hasn't settled any cities out there yet. Håkon is going astronomy now. Can Håkon get astronomy and compete with Tigranes for the new world? That is a possibility. And we do see that there are some stuff. Yeah, there are privateers on the scene right now, and they are plundering Norwegian coastlines. But Håkon is actually now settling in the all the northeast, while Tigranes is settling the continent in the southeast. 15 cities Tigranes II, 14 cities Håkon IV. Now Håkon is up to 16 cities as he settles also the continent in the smack in the middle of the map. The mini continent there, and another city there for Håkon. And Håkon is up to 17 cities, Tigranes II on 18. Tigranes is on steam power. Håkon is getting his scientific method and then going on to communism. 19 cities Tigranes II, 19 cities also Håkon IV. As we see 20 cities Tigranes now, turn 349, almost 350 Tigranes is on steel, while Håkon is on physics. 20 cities each, Tigranes is pleased. Let's see who can get ahead here. And we see 21 cities each now, they have expanded well, both of them. Turned 359, coming on to 360. 22 cities for Tigranes II now. There have been no wars here. Håkon is on steam power while Tigranes is getting combustion going, electricity. Håkon IV is weaker than Tigranes II, which means that Tigranes has the advantage should there come to a war here. 24 cities as well for Tigranes. Tigranes now going assembly line, and Håkon is down to 0.6 the strength. Tigranes II must be building military, but Håkon got rifling just then, going assembly line next for Håkon IV, which means that he could be thinking about protecting himself now. 22 cities for Håkon, 25 now for Tigranes, going radio, while Håkon is on fascism, turn 387. There will be a winner in this game. If we reach turn 500, we will automatically go into overtime, so there is no draw. And Tigranes II now on industrialism, and Håkon is up to even in strength, 1.0 the strength, going radio next, now it's down to 0.9, up to 1 again, and Håkon has been building up some units then, getting radio next. 22 cities to 25, mass media after that. Tigranes II is on artillery, but Håkon is up to 1.1 times the strength of Tigranes now, or down to 0.9 again, going industrialism next though, while Tigranes is on artillery. I cannot see this ending peacefully. Can it really end a peaceful game all the way long? Turn 419, 420 now. With 25 cities to 22, and Tigranes is down to cautious with Håkon now. He is down to cautious, which means that we suddenly have an increased chance at a war to finish the game. This is probably then going to be a war and a domination win, but who is going to win it? Håkon going culture! Håkon! Dvines achieved legendary culture, and Håkon is going culture. We see it on the slider. Håkon is trying for a cultural victory now. Tigranes is on artillery. Håkon IV equal on strength with Tigranes II, but he is running the cultural slider 80 and 90% respectively, and it's Tigranes that has won the cultural victory. Håkon was running the slider, Tigranes was not, but Tigranes, he had so much culture in his cities that he is through to the second qualifying round after winning a cultural victory in 2028, turn 448. In the end, it was Tigranes II that won the cultural victory in a peaceful game with no wars whatsoever. Let's go take a look at the stats, the graphs and the stats. Here we see Tigranes is in green while Håkon is in the red. This is the score. This is the GNP, the production, food, power, culture, and then espionage. And let's go to the demographics number stand with Håkon IV's numbers here to the left, Tigranes to the right. You see Tigranes' numbers are better overall. Let's go take a look at top 6 cities and wonders then. Let's go to the bottom. 1, 2 wonders in the BC era, Stonehenge and Great Wall, and in the top 6 cities we see Tigranes has the first, Håkon has the second, third, while Tigranes has the fourth, fifth, and sixth cities. Statistics then. Håkon IV, 22 cities built, 5 legions, 1 golden age, currently on 39 lumber mills and windmills, 35 towns he did build in his cities, 21 granaries, 18 lighthouses and forges, down to 5 public transportations. Let's go page down and see 1 Hollywood down there, page down again, and see a jail at the bottom of the list of infrastructure of buildings. Let's go to the top and look at current units. 42 infantries, 22 workers and cavalry, down to 1 battleship. He did train a total of 29 Confucian missionaries, 28 Buddhist missionaries, 27 archers and workboats, down to 7 privateers. Page down. And 1 battleship completes the list of units trained. The kills, 9 privateers, and the losses, 11 caravels, 7 privateers, 2 longships, a galleon, a trireme, and a frigate. Let's go take a look at the numbers of Tigranes II. 25 cities built, 2 religions, 2 golden ages, currently on 56 towns, 50 windmills, 18 lumber mills he did build in his cities, 24 granaries, 18 harbors, theaters, and lighthouses, 6 Hindu mandirs. Let's go page down. See Mount Rushmore is there as well. Let's go page down again. Sistine Chapel was built by Tigranes, worth mentioning. Taj Mahal also. The Great Library at the bottom there. Let's Great Library at the bottom I said. Let's come back to that. There is the Great Library. Let's go page down again and see the Colossus is the last building built by Tigranes II. Let's go take a look at the current units then. 72 infantry, 25 workers, 10 machine guns, down to 1 caravel. He trained a total of 35 Hindu missionaries, 34 machine guns, 31 longbowmen, 5 infantries. Let's go page down and see 1 great merchant at the bottom of the list of units trained. Let's confirm the kills. 11 caravels, 7 privateers, 2 longships, galleon, a frigate and a trireme, and the losses, 9 privateers. So let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. Here we can see this was indeed a cultural race that Tigranes II won by having Ani and Yerevan reaching legendary on the last turn here. Skien was only 13 turns away and Oslo 3 turns away for Håkon IV as well, so this was a cultural race. Tigranes built the United Nations, nobody built the Apostolic Palace. Let's go take a look at the cities. Håkon has 22 cities. Let's go here and take a look at them, sort by population, and see that Oslo is building the Apollo program with 23 pops. Moss is 20, Stavanger 19, and you can see the list here a little bit. They are very happy, but they are unhealthy, and they have decent-ish food, and the 3 cities are shrinking. They are decent-ish, good production, I might say, very decent base commerce as well. Let's go take a look at Tigranes' cities then. Let's change to Tigranes. No, not Håkon, Tigranes, I said okay. He has 25 cities, so let's go and figure out who they are. Nicopolis, 22 pops and a lot of 20 pops and 19 pops, and you can see that. They are also very happy, but they are also unhealthy, a lot of them. Very good base food within the 40s for a lot of them. 108 base commerce in Dvin, 118 in Trabzon. Those are two very good cities. And I have a feeling that production may be a little bit lower. Well, power in some cities, but not the very top ones. And you can see the buildings there. Congratulations then to Tigranes II going through to the second qualifying round after a cultural victory, 2028 turn 448. Tomorrow is going to be another cup game from the first qualifying round. It's going to be Henry the Navigator versus Antiochus IV. I hope to see you back tomorrow. This has been the Noble Leaders Cup. I am Kjotleik. Welcome back later.